Welcome back to part 32 of my Prussia Let's Play for Empire Total War with the Empire 2 Overhaul mod. We continue where we left things off last time, start of a new turn, and Russia just broke their alliance with us. They really got us there. I might just be wasting money, to be honest here, but I'm going to try to get that alliance back, if I can. But I think we probably need to work on the fact that they are minus 44 relations with us, so we need to make them like us first. So we are going to give them a big, beautiful gift of some jewelry for the fine price of 10k. Thanks. Now, how do you feel about us? Minus 44. What about my gift? Oh, minus 24. But it gave a plus 20 modifier. So, I can give you that. So they're all right. Yeah, read it this time, Lionheart. They're demanding that. They're getting military access 5 turns. No, decline that. Let's just see how things go. I mean, there's no point. Basically, we'll throw in an alliance with them at the last minute before we declare war on Denmark and get it that way. That's all we can basically do. What I'm going to do is jump on out of Moscow with my army, throw the militia in so we can keep building up more militia in there. Throw a load of militia in and wait for the inevitable rebels that are going to spawn in the next turn or two. But the plan for today, aside from probably attacking, destroying those rebels, is economic improvements. You know, we thankfully got plenty of money. Oh wait, no, we gave it all to Russia, and they went, no. I'm going to upgrade that. That's not economic, but I'm going to get that to upgrade. Still bring these armies over here. I've got basically two options of how I want to attack. Either I attack Denmark or I attack Bavaria. Both will bring in other factions in the area, potentially, most likely. But both are needed to go down in order for us to win our victory objectives. So, yes. Continue gathering our forces together. Upgrading wherever we can. For the time being, we won't bother doing any more just yet. More units here. I mean, we could get Freikorps Cavalry. I was going to get another one, wasn't I? Let's go in here. Yeah, at least one more. And then probably another cannon, I guess, maybe. Start working towards that. So, yeah. Economy episode today. Potentially the next one as well. We'll see. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. How much do we want to build up the economy by? I don't really know. I mean, just... Right, yeah, there is a rebellion. We just basically want to build up... And we're getting 16k a turn right now. I want to probably produce another 2 full stack armies than what I currently have, and also retrofit my current force, and continue growing our economy as well. So, see, right, there is a rebellion. It's there. We will go and smush. We might need to fight it. So again, it might be several episodes of economic stuff if we have those rebellions kicking off every so often. I feel like, should we let it build up a bit more? Take away distance? I don't know. I feel like we should crush it. That typically tends to help. Finally, long rifles. Now improved volley fire can be researched. So that one weirdly has a thing. It just doesn't say on there that it has a requirement that you need all those other ones researched before you can get it. But I guess now we know anything in this column here, even though it doesn't have a line attached to it. I mean, like that one does, but anything in this column here needs all the other ones researched first. But yeah, finally we can get improved volley fire, and then that means we can upgrade our barracks to a drill school and unlock some more powerful troops. So we should probably go face them so we can see what else we need to build. I'm just doing a quick scan around. Yeah, you know what? Get that upgraded. Not your roads, although we should do the roads everywhere. How is Russia feeling about it? Are they improving over time, bit by bit? They are actually, because it was -24. It's now -23, but we do have we have lost one of the state gift modifiers. It's down to +19 rather than +20. So I guess over time it's improving as well. So that territorial expansion isn't gonna help. These guys are allied. So I mean, again, if we do a deal with you guys, oh, but if we could get a deal with you guys, that would surely make you like us. Give you all this tech. Yeah, boom. That'd be useful. If I'm not going to take you guys out, we might as well. You're not allied to anyone. Could take you out, but we're not going for you right now, so let's get trade. Come on, let's get trade. Look, I'll give you economic improvements. Yes, there we go. Denmark, I'm not going for you yet, but I don't want to have a treaty with you and then have to worry about changing. I mean, I'm not planning on directly attacking Württemberg, so we should be able to get trade with you because I'm planning on attacking your friends. So we can do that. Bavaria, I'm planning on attacking you or Denmark, so let's avoid setting up anything that has that improved my income a little bit, another K or so. Good. Good, good, good. Right, more cavalry in. And then we got just all that infantry, and we don't have any variation. We could give you some grenadiers, but if we know that we're potentially on the cusp of being able to upgrade this, but it's going to take how long? 9 turns. So Uppsala, Magdeburg would probably be a better one. Uppsala. We're over here, aren't we? Uppsala. 9 turns to upgrade that to improve our tech. Great, so that's not going to do it any faster. The only thing that could make a difference is maybe doing that. 7 turns, yeah, let's get that going quicker. And then have Uppsala doing... What was it? Field ambulances? Yeah, recovery. Chance of battle casualties. Let's do that instead. Give you another cannon. That's what we'll do. This one here, we are going to throw the old cannons in there for now. I won't disband them. Cannon's always useful in a pinch. You need another unit of Uhlans. Where can I get them from? Here. Another one of them. You got 2 and 2, and then you had the infantry regiment, so we'll let you get some of them. And then we'll go regular line infantry up from Berlin. There's Prussian grenadiers there. There's these guys, we could get more elite guard infantry. Okay, yeah, let's get them 4 of those. Oh no, that's Grenadiers of Life. Brandenburg Regiment. It's nearly as good. Marine Company. Ceremonial escort. They don't need this many, like, extra units in here. I always kind of, like, look at them going, well, why do you need all those little extra ones? I guess it's some, like, for historical accuracy or just have the variations there. We don't need all of them. Start getting some there. We'll get also... throw in 2 units of early Prussian line infantry. Are we just shy of being able to afford 2? Okay, fine. Just get one of them in there. We'll have 1 army there. You guys assembled, ready to pick up your next force, and then we can go from there. Might even take some of those line infantry and spread them out just so we've got a bit of variation in the troops. Maybe even have some grenadiers in there. The other army is making its way on over. That is fine. We are just packed full here. That still needs to be repaired. Need to make that priority next turn. Otherwise, I think we're all good. So, let's see away some rebels. Let's see what the Order Resolve does. 460, that is fine. That is acceptable. Don't even need to fight it. Boom. Get replenished. Back to Moscow. Hasn't stopped it too much, so they're going to keep on rebelling most likely. Russia's still got some large forces out over here. End the turn. What's Corlin's army makeup like? Anything of concern? I don't think it's anything of concern. I think it's just mix of militia, maybe some pikes, and maybe 1 or 2 units of line infantry, if that. We'll check it out. We could definitely take them. Okay, it's just spam pike and matchlock musketeers. Okay, so yeah, it is not. Oh, I mean, they've got a lot of cannon there, so we'd want a decent number of cavalry to swoop in and charge and break them. Probably a large cavalry force could take them out. But it's kind of just like, it wouldn't take too much effort, but realistically, this campaign doesn't have, you know, particularly broad objectives. It's very kind of centralized. So for now, I'm just going to let them chill there. I'm not going to worry about them. Savoy got destroyed. Oh, yeah, that's something I was going to do. I was going to take a look at what the AI had done around the map. You know what? Let's build a fort. There we go. So I've seen 1 or 2 people comment saying, oh, one thing about this mod that I can't get behind is the fact that they've removed forts from settlements. I'm actually very happy that they've removed them there. But instead, they've made it so you can build them from your armies. Infinitely better, in my opinion. You can upgrade that to an artillery fort if you want to. Add some repression in the province. Which is pretty cool. I think that's how it should have been implemented rather than making them around settlements. Just add like a load of zone of control so that it would just massively increase the area in which if an army came on through to try and attack your city, you just catch them. I think that's how they should do forts and stuff in the future, in historical titles anyway. Or non-historical titles, to be honest. You use these, same with like watchtowers, expanding vision and things like that, maybe giving you a bonus within their area. See this kind of green area here? I think you should put a big expansive red area around here. And that's the zone of control, that having that fort wherever you want to place it pushes it, so it gives you an opportunity to intercept or draw the enemy in and things like that. I think that would be a good way to improve things for sure. But I think that also broadly helps fix some of the core issues that Empire faces with its forts. A large part of that being how the AI goes to put when it has a fort battle. Yeah, I'm going to start upgrading my tech, I think, as well. And yeah, get those ports upgraded. Don't probably have enough money here now, do I? I'll just throw one of them in. Okay, get a couple more of them. That's fine. This army needs more artillery, needs to drop the gendarmerie, I'm assuming, because they add repression. Yeah, or garrison bonus. Musketeers the line could stay behind, so we'll retrofit them with loads of stuff. Yeah, otherwise that's good. So yeah, they need more artillery. So get another one from here. I was going to give this one to this army. You've got those guys there, but actually what I think we'll do is take 1, 2, 3, 4, pop them into that force, and then give you guys these 4. And that, I think, is a pretty solid force, which we will send along here for now so we don't get confused as to what we're doing with it. Otherwise, yeah, everything's fine. We've got organ guns. Let's bring them up for now rather than leaving them at Istanbul. We potentially throw some more in there if we want in a bit. Nice. They're all replenishing. It's one more unit of missile cavalry, isn't it? Should have to, if I want to make it all even, I have to send it from here, which I might just do because it is kind of bugging me. Is it that Freikorps? Yes. Get one of those next turn. You guys are up here. I think you can all move out with these guys at least. Yes. Ah, no, hang on. Go into the artillery fort. Actually, that's where we sent the rest of that army to chill for the time being, just in case Russia does not honour the treaties that we've made. And I think that's all we can do. So before we end the turn, we're just going to see what the AI is doing across the rest of the map. Rest of Europe so far, Ottomans, they're all just chilling there. Are they at war with anyone? Just the pirates. Spain has conquered into North Africa. Taken out Portugal. Russia's got a fleet out here. France has gone into the Netherlands and knocked out the Dutch. Then it's the Germanic states. Spain, they had Milan from the start, I'm pretty sure. France got Turin. Venice up there, that's fine. Spain with Naples. Did they start with it? Or was it its own kingdoms? I forget. Yeah, that's all as to be expected elsewhere. And then if we go over to India, Mughal Empire. Oh, they have really hit them right on the side. They're going to wipe them out like Goa, which was obviously held by Portugal at the start of the game as their overseas colony. The Dutch, when they got defeated in the European theatre, Ceylon rebelled, so you've got the Kandy rebels there now. Yeah, the Mughal Empire has become resurgent. The weakened beast has revived itself, stronger than before. So what with Spain as well? Interesting. But yeah, so that's pretty much everything over in India. If we go over to the Americas, we can see 13 colonies chilling. Spain. Yeah, they have those. They have, forget this. There's Spain and there's New Spain. They've got all that. They've taken that from the Cherokee. Louisiana's holding over there. All of that is, yeah, held as is. Britain hasn't made any gains there. They still got, yeah, Rupert's Land. I thought they got an event to convert the 13 colonies to just being dedicated British holdings, or there's also an event where they can form the USA. Maybe it hasn't fired yet. France got Newfoundland. They've still got all their ports there. Still held by the pirates. And the French took out the Dutch colonies there as well. So yeah, not really anything crazy going on. All to kind of be expected. Are 13 colonies still under... Yeah, still a protectorate of Great Britain. Yep. Okay, right. Back to Europe and let's end the turn.
Rioting has broken out in this region as the lower orders have become...
Say it ain't so. Yeah, I know it's rioting because I dealt with the rebels the other turn and it's just going to keep on happening, isn't it? I need... Oh, hang on. Yeah, I need to find... Have they got a church somewhere? Because if I convert the church, that would help. That is a... Yeah, there we go. Right there. Get rid of that, and then we can put our own one in. And that's where we've got the research. I mean, rather than going for that cavalry, what we could do is just get another one of the 12-pounders. So I think we'll just do that. That's easier than trying to send a unit of cavalry all the way over here. I think with this, it's going to be slow to see economic improvements as well in this campaign, just because everything takes a good number of turns to improve and upgrade. So we're just going to get a wiggle on. Got all like this industry that I want to upgrade, like the fur markets as well. That's cheaper, so we'll do that. And that's going to be all of our income pretty much gone. Uppsala, you can be improved, but I'd rather go for Weaver's Cottages. So yeah, it's going to take like 15 to 20 turns at least before we start seeing some reasonable gains. Put those guys together and I can see what they still need. They needed a land from here. See what they look like next turn. That army is good though, so we'll bring it over here. We can start working out what we need to do. I mean, we need to go through and make sure all the roads are upgraded everywhere as well. That's going to be quite useful. Bring the organ guns up. They're very slow. Yeah, upgrade that barracks for what, it's not going to do anything economic, but hey, it's upgraded and it'll stop yelling at me. That, we definitely need to upgrade the roads. Okay, round of road upgrades next turn, I think. Another end turn. Britain, where you going? What you doing? Come for a visit? No, I mean, like, not with your armies though, please. That'd not be good. Don't come with your armies for a visit. Just chill.
Rebellions grow in
And another rebellion. I wonder if I should just let it build for another turn or two, see if that would improve things. I mean, my army can take a full force. So, yeah, we'll leave it for like another turn. The things are going to go around destroying stuff, aren't they? But we'll give it a turn. Let's do roads. It's 10 turns on all of these. I was going to do that smaller one there, but we'll do it next turn. That's literally all my money again. Lovely. Lovely. Can't afford the most expensive one. That's fine. Put you in a fort there. Swap out these guard musketeers. 5 of them. For these. There we go. I mean, this army does need more cavalry, so we'll get some lancers, I think, and leave the gendarmerie behind. Get some of them on the go in the next couple of turns. Right, what are you guys missing? What do you need more of? You've got 2 lancers, you've got 2 hussars, got 2 cannon. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 line infantry, 2 guard regiments, so kind of like elite infantry, and then 2 grenadiers, I reckon. I would say 2 more grenadiers. I don't know if they're actual grenadiers. I can never remember with these guys. 2 more actual grenadiers and 1 more unit of cannon. And then I'm pretty happy with that army. If we're going up to like 3 cannons per army, but that's fine. So we'll bring you guys over here. So yeah, 2 more grenadiers, 1 more cannon. We can get them all from here. Do that next turn as well. Who's taking the organ guns? We could put the organ guns in here. Put the 2 organ guns into this army and then give them 1 more unit of grenadiers. Let's do that. Let's give them the organ guns to that army. And 1 more unit of grenadiers. Job done. Lovely. Right. Again. Blast to the end turn. Hello, rebels. You did come on attack. I thought you might wait. I'm just going to keep auto resolving these. 360. I thought suddenly I had a mild panic there, thinking, should I have saved just in case that went horribly wrong?
The ruling classes.
No, it seems to be safe. I think we can trust it for the moment. Right, it's slowly dwindling, but yeah, until we get the culture sorted, which is going to be this school, it's going to be endless. But we know that army sat there is now strong enough to do exactly what we want it to do. So that is all good. I'm not going to upgrade it to a artillery fort. That would just be silly. We are, before I forget, going to throw in the road over here. And then here we are also going to throw in a road. And we're going to get another unit of grenadiers. And then we're also going to throw in a road here. Lovely. And we're going to bring up the organ guns. And what we'll do as well is send this army to go meet it as well. Then you get another unit of grenadiers. And that army is done. This army here, I'm quite happy with it. We're throwing all these guys into Berlin. We need to make sure we actually have a proper decent force in there. Otherwise it will be attacked. We'll get some 12-pounders in there. Because, yeah, you guys do need... Yeah, you need another unit of 12-pounders to replace gendarmerie. And I was going to get some lancers, wasn't I? Which we can't get until next turn. So, get some lancers. That's what we need to do over there. What can we build here? Oh, the Admiralty. Okay. Fine. Yeah, more economic stuff required eventually. Russia isn't doing anything, and they've still got some reasonable forces all over the place. Where is it? It's like their new capital. Will it tell me? Region capital. Don't know if it will do, actually. Just show me all their regions. I mean, they didn't have like the best infrastructure anyway, but now they're definitely going to be struggling. Just loop up here, see what we can see. For the time being. Cool. Right. End the turn again.
Rioting has broken out in this region as the lower orders have become too unhappy.
More rioting to be expected. Yeah, until that gets up and starts improving. The main thing is that it's the East Slavic. We've got German culture already coming on. Smolensk is appearing in 5 turns. Good. System I'd love to see again, but make it nearly infinite. Again, proper population mechanics. And having towns developing as outposts. I mean, we kind of had that with Pharaoh a little bit, which I did like. But it'd be nice to see more of them develop over time. Or so maybe even make it so that if you see, oh, look, we've got natural resources here. Let's send out, like, let's set, like, or boost the development of a settlement there. So it speeds up and occurs quicker by investing resources or sending a amount of our population there. If we do send our population, though, out of our city centers, it lowers our economy. It's the biggest thing I want to see. One of the biggest things I want to see in the development of future Total War titles is just so much more depth to your economy management. Yes, you'll still have the battles and everything else, but I feel like there's an untapped amount of like kind of wealth of depth that Total War can have if they are willing to go for it and to expand. In these roads, I'm assuming are also improving region wealth, so yeah, let's do all of that. Wherever we are. Upgrade you. Nice, nice, nice. And then I was going to get lancers. Send the army to the north. I can't get to this turn. I can if I don't do the upgrade. Yeah, in Transylvania. Sorry. Yeah, I'm just going to do it before I forget the structure of my forces that I want. Gendarmerie away. In you guys go. Lovely. So yeah, you need 2 lancers to replace 2 of your line of infantry, and then I'm quite happy with that. That needs machine tools. How far away are we from that? Oh, okay, yeah, a little ways off. 2 turns away from improved firing volley. At least if we could get that to that today, that would be quite nice. More rebellions, but I think we've done everything we can do. Ottomans! Not again! I mean, hopefully you're just going to immediately peace out. But I'm worried about that happening. No! Ah, they've come for Athens. I've been watching this army on this fleet sail up and down the Mediterranean for a while now, and they finally decided to deposit it on me. I can't win that. Okay, we'll march our armies out from Hungary. Thankfully, we've got our forces there, so we need to... The thing is, though, it's just going to be the same old, though, isn't it? Against the Ottomans. But I don't want to lose so many turns having to spearhead an attack on them, because if I do that, I'm not going to have the resources to go into...
Rebellions grow in strength over time, the more they're left unchecked. Always act quickly in these instances, otherwise the uprising may capture a region.
I thought it was such a condescending, like, may capture a region, you know, if you're stupid and you don't defend your territories. Ha ha ha. Here's a rebellion. Thanks, advisor. Appreciate that. Yeah, of course. Great. Okay, we didn't lose too much to the trade being cancelled there. Iroquois Confederacy have gone. Rip-a-dip-do. Yeah, I mean, it's all going to help us out right now. We can improve that religious school. We're slowly getting more German culture through. We'll go attack that because otherwise they're just going to attack us anyway. Yeah. I mean, I've got to go strike Ankara probably. And then do they have the strength after that? I wouldn't have thought. But also, I can't see all their territories. I'm going to send you over here so I can start seeing what outlay they've got. But yeah, we are going to need to move towards the Ottomans now in a big way because that is a competent force. So this army that was pulling up here, what are you missing? Immediately send you guys down. And I am going to also take this army and send you down as well. I think I need to... I mean, the Germanic states are not going to go to war with me. They are not fussed by me right now. It is all on... That's my plan. That's what I want to do. I think we can still leave our army up here. I'm still getting that one ready, but those two sent down. I mean, we probably should deploy this one as well. I can't see the Ottomans stopping if we don't stop them. That's the conundrum. We probably should bring this army down, to be honest. I can't just knock them out of Athens. I mean, I can just knock them out of Athens and probably peace out with them. They've got another army they're ready to drop off here, which is most likely going to go to Istanbul, or these armies from Anatolia. It's just going to be a slow trudge, but it can be a slow trudge with these armies while we've still got, like, well, economically, in terms of my grand plan for that, we've probably still got another 15, 20 turns to do for that. So I think what we'll do is commit all of our forces that we currently can do. I mean, how do the Germanic states feel about us? Broadly, yeah, I mean, Hanover really likes us. Quite friendly. Yeah, I don't think we're going to have any problems from our direct neighbours here. I say we do as much damage to the Ottomans as possible and hope that this attack that we go on right now is enough to cripple them. Even if we don't finish them off completely, if we swoop around here and don't take out their kind of territories further to the east, I mean, Baghdad would probably be a good one to take, though, because it's going to be a central hub. But if we hit as much of them as possible in the next 20 turns, say, then reevaluate what our economic position is, then we can decide if we've either got fresh forces at Berlin and at Vienna that we can just start a multi-front war. So yeah, let's commit to that. But yeah, we're going to need this army down here.
There are currently no
Problem is, it is going to take time to get all those armies in position, but at least they're moving, at least they're marching. I could throw defenders into Istanbul to try and slow down the enemy advance. The best thing we could do is the infantry regiment grenadiers. So let's just throw a load of them because they will be tough chaps. Or are we restricted on the number we can get? Yes. Damn. Okay. In which case we'll also throw in some 12-pounder artillery, and then we'll get some cavalry in there, and we'll have to throw in some musketeers of the line. Once we can upgrade that drill school, then, which actually can be next turn. We can upgrade that drill school. We will do that next turn. Try and repair that for the time being. Yeah, because we've got that tech one more turn away from improved volley fire. Increases marksmanship of units in battle by +2. Which is their reload time. Okay. Okay. We are just going to send this army to go knock out these rebels. We won't fight. We won't have any battles today, but that is A-okay. We're just clearing away rebels every single day. We can do another road upgrade. There we go. Do that there. It should all hopefully be helping long-term improve our economic position. We've got these guys up here, which, if we're not going to war with Russia, does feel like a bit of a waste. They've got some decent veterancy. What I'll probably do is I'll leave the musketeers and the old cannons here, but I'll take the cavalry and the guard infantry, infantry garrisons over to Stockholm, ready to build up an army there, ready to strike Denmark from that position as well once we get everything built up there, I reckon. Yep, that looks good to me. Let's see how much damage the Ottomans do during this next end turn phase. And then we'll probably wrap things up for today's episode. We'll continue with more of this. Probably stream more of this on Monday next week. Not long to wait. Okay, yeah, that army is going straight for Istanbul. Makes sense. They probably do want their... Was Istanbul their capital, or is it Baghdad, the Ottomans actually? I assume Baghdad is now their capital, but... Well, actually, does it even reflect your capital changing?
The ruling classes have written a letter of demands to your national leader.
Yes.
They are unhappy with the country.
Yeah, and I'm happy that you keep on rebelling. See how that goes? See how that goes? Well, things are still slowly improving. I think things are over time getting better. We can now upgrade. So the army they have there, it looks pretty nasty. If they come and attack us, I'm hoping we will be able to hold them off. So I am going to go ahead still with upgrading that drill school. But I am also going to get one in Vienna and in Hungary and in Berlin. And I'm also going to upgrade the roads here. And we're going to keep on marching. And we're going to keep on marching. Bring them both down for here. We'll split one off through Sofia, through Bulgaria. What can I throw in? I don't have enough money now. We should definitely be recruiting more troops. Let me go and see if Russia would like to buy some tech. Oh, there's so much I could give you. There's so much I could sell to you. All I want, Russia. 3,000 gold. Yeah, I don't. Is that setting them if I fail it? Maybe. Venice. Venezia. I'll give you all of this. All I want is 3,000. Dang it. What about Britain? Just military syllabus. Of course you got all the naval tech. Of course you do. Could I have 2,000? Okay, France. All of that. It's a bargain. All I want is 3,000. Yes, lovely. Thank you. Yeah, get a load of them. Lovely. Hashtag one more turn. There we go. And then let's see where the campaign pops out for next time. Oh boy. One final question before I leave. That seems on the horizon. Hopefully. Like I will come back to it. I will finish it. I just don't have the space in my schedule to do it right now. I won't be streaming it before I've got like 6 episodes that I'm just gonna edit down into one big video and release. But I'm gonna do that when I know I can also at the start of that add in a little primer to say, hey, streams of this are gonna resume next week, or you know, whenever. I'm potentially thinking that I might just wait until I finish this series and then it will replace this campaign to get it finished before we start another historical series. But I don't know if I can, like, if I could find time next week to suddenly do the edit, then I'd do that for sure. And then I would just force myself into, even if it was just an hour or 2 a week, just do a Satsuma stream. So as soon as I can, I definitely will. But it's 100% fully my intention to finish that campaign and come back to it for sure. France and the Papal States alliance broken. Genoa and Venice. Genoa and Spain. What is going on in Italy? France. You're at war, 13 colonies, pirates, Papal States, and Genoa. You declared war, didn't you? So I'm assuming Venice? No, they managed to stay out of it. But yeah, France continuing to expand. Or attempting to, anyway. There's their army. Good luck going through Genoa. Never met it before. France and Genoa at war. France and 13 colonies. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Sorry, how have they managed to do that without incurring the ire and wrath of Britain? Were they already at war? Yes. So they must have done. Have fun, France. So they didn't press the attack, but they dropped the army off over here. Don't know. That's another one coming up. We've got a good contingent of defenders there now anyway, so we'll continue marching these guys down. We'll send one across towards Istanbul, the other down to Athens. Both, I think, are capable enough to deal with the Ottomans, although they will give us a close fight. Probably need to get that repaired. We're slowly but surely converting here. It's just going to be more of the same, rinse and repeat. We'll probably get a barracks in there, though, so that we can produce some more troops. We are, what, 2-3 turns away from getting our next tier of troops, which will be nice for building up new elite forces. So we'll bring this army down. All that and more, though, in our next exciting Prussian episode. Until then, hope you've enjoyed. Take care, and ciao for now.